Hey, welcome back, Sunbird Garage. Look, there's Granny Sunbird. We're going on a trip today. Where are we going? We're going to the CVOA roundup, Cosworth Vega Owner Association roundup. I think I said that right. I don't know. Anyway, off to my buddy Bill's house where the green car is getting built, and we're gonna have 4 days of Cosworth Vega fun. So. But yeah, I haven't driven old Granny Sunbird any distance since probably Power Tour. So I guess we better check her fluids and make sure she's ready to go. So Bob is ready to go. Speaker's ready to go. Actually, I gotta plug it in. GPS is ready to go. GoPro's ready to go. All my other crap. Let's see, we're at 96,831.9. It's our starting point. So how many miles will it be? Yeah, probably a little over 1,000. So we'll get close to 98,000 miles on this trip. Oof. Anyway, off to get some gasoline. South of Columbus, cruising along. Would have made better time, but I just stopped for a conference call for work because I'm a dummy. Calling the conference calls on my day off. Almost a little less than 6 hours to go. Bob is enjoying the ride. And oh, that's about to happen right there. Stay in your lane, Kevin. 97,000 miles. 97,000 miles on the old girl. Going strong. Burns oil, leaks transmission fluid. Leaks a little bit of antifreeze now to the water pump, which I need to change at some point. But man, I've got about 30,000 miles on this car in the last, I don't know, 6-7 years. I put probably, I don't know, 4,000 to 5,000 miles on it a year, give or take. I don't want to say anything too positive. I don't want to jinx myself. I got, probably another 1,000 miles on this trip to go. But man, I love this car. Beautiful day. Keep on rolling. Someplace in Kentucky, Richmond, Kentucky, and at my buddy Mark's favorite place, Busey's. There he is, Bucky himself. But 9 gallons, 224 miles, almost 25 miles to the gallon. So I don't know why it's doing so good, but we're gonna go some beef jerky now. Well, we're about a little more than 2.5 hours away from the hotel. We're in Kentucky somewhere, and we're on this little 2-lane highway, I think, for the next couple hours. So should be pretty scenic drive, hopefully. Weather's great. Actually, it's a little bit warm, but weather's great. Can't complain. But I just did. So anyway, here we go. Well, we made it. 9+ hour drive. Most of that due to traffic, probably. Well, not most of it, but part of it due to traffic. But parked next to some Monzas. So we made it. This is the reception area. So there's Bill. There's his wife hiding around the corner there. But yeah, I think we got a pretty good turnout. So tired of that car, man. 9 hours is a long time to sit in that car. So we'll go around and introduce myself to some people, find something to drink, maybe something to eat. Well, we made it to the hotel. About a 9-hour drive. Good Lord, it was warm. It's exhausting driving these cars in 9 hours and without any air conditioning. I've got air conditioning, but I just don't use it. So anyway, made it to the hotel. 500 and something miles, I think, something like that. I don't remember. But tomorrow we are off to Nashville. I forget what else we're doing. I'll have to look at the agenda. Maybe I'll throw the agenda over here somewhere. I don't know. So, but I think tomorrow the cars might stay here, so we're going to Nashville. And I guess it's not a good place to drive around your car. So anyway, until tomorrow, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Good job, Granny Sunbird. See you in the morning. Granny Sunbird's out here all by herself almost. Everybody scrammed, I guess. And it's only not even 7 o'clock. But there we go. We're off on day 1, technically, of Cosworth Vega Owners Association roundup. What are we doing today? Today we are headed off to Lane's Motor Museum over in Nashville, and Willie Nelson and Friends, and Cooter's place. That's it. So three things planned for today. Granny Sunbird might be staying at the hotel because they think Nashville's not a fun place to drive around at. So we might be doing that. But I got all my gear. Got my Dave Marsden made Sunbird shirt on today, and hopefully the weather's great. Looks like it's gonna be great. So let's get the car packed up and head over to the other hotel where everybody else is staying. And she's about almost a quart low. Not bad for 500 plus miles. You're probably laughing at that, but yeah, she burns quite a bit of oil. Radiator fluid's good. Took the transmission later, but everything else looks good. So we'll get her buttoned up and head over to the other hotel. 544 miles clocked yesterday. Not too bad. Little foggy out. Well, I guess I gotta do that. There we go. Now Bob can see where we're going. I guess he's looking the wrong way though. So the sun is bright. Started right up off high idle. Let's roll. Well, we made it to the Town Place Suites where everybody's mostly staying, except for me. I'm special, because I live on points. But we got quite a few cars here, including some Monzas, which is cool. So this is a, I don't know, 75 to 77 Monza. We'll be able to tell if it's a 75. It doesn't have bumperettes on the back, and it does not. So this is a 75. Or it should be a 75, unless they change the rear, which is a pretty rare car. Yeah, and it's got the taller drive shaft tunnel too, so that's another way you can tell it's a 75. 75s have a lot of idiosyncrasies that you don't see in the later cars. It's a 4.3 V8 car, according to the badging. Then we got another Monza here with some, those are from, oh my God, Forenza. But it's a coupe, so we like it. Tennessee, these guys are both from Tennessee, I think. This guy was from Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee. And then this is a 75 Cosworth. All the 75s were black. I guess we should probably talk about what a Cosworth Vega is. So, I'm not the expert, but Cosworth Vegas, they only made them in 75 and 76. They made about 3,500-ish, a little more than 3,500-ish. I think a little more than 2,000 the first year. 75 all black. And then I think 1,400-ish in 76. And in 76 you could get different colors. So, but it had a very special Cosworth engineered engine. They were all hand built in Tonawanda, New York. But they were very, very expensive back in the day. They were almost the same price as a 75 Corvette. So, because they were so rare, they were so special, a lot of people bought them and put them away for a future collector's item. And the prices are starting to get up. I think maybe the high water mark right now is like close to 30,000, give or take. High 20s anyway. So here's a couple more Cosworths. I'm assuming these are 75s. Oh, and here's Byron's car. Byron's car is wicked, absolutely wicked. LS powered. All this bodywork. You think, oh, it's all fiberglass? No, that's all steel. That's all hand formed steel. So, but he looks like Santa Claus. But great guy. Great car. This car is pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. And then here's another Monza. 4.3 liter V8 car. Not sure what year this is. 75-ish, 76-ish. Wow, that's nice. Very clean. California plates. That's cool. Another Cosworth Vega. Again, assuming it's a 75. Another one. That one's sleeping. See, here's a later one. This is a 76 because it's a different color. Oh, it's got the Sky Trends sunroof. Another Vega. It's Cosworth. There's Firethorn 76 Cosworth. Another one sleeping. This is my buddy Jay over here. He has incredible cars. This guy is super detailed, super critical on all of his stuff. He does remake some parts. He actually restores sending units. I'll throw a little picture of a sending unit over here. So if you've got a crusty, rusty sending unit, this is your guy. This is 76. I think that's Firethorn also. We'll talk to him in a bit. But yeah, Jay's Shack on Facebook. So let's go look at that Sky Trends again. Oh, there's another Vega over here. There you go. That's an earlier one. Vega wagon. Oh, he's from Ohio. How you doing this morning?
Hey, how you doing?
Not too bad.
Where's yours at?
Over there in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Away from all the nice cars. Pretty good turnout. Oh, one more over here hiding. Another 75. Lots of 75s here. Handful of 76s. Handful of other cars, like I said, the Monzas and that early Vega wagon over there. So we're starting to attract other non-Cosworth people, which is good for the club. Here's another 76. I think this is Firethorn again. So I think there's 3 Firethorn cars here today, but this is a Heritage Gold award-winning car, so it means it's very high level. But yeah, she's beautiful. Hey, those are the same seats that I had in my 76 Sunbird, which you can't see because of the reflection of the glass. But this is one of the ones that was covered up when we came through here earlier. There's Byron. See, I told you he looked like Santa Claus. That's beautiful. Let's go look at that Sky Trends sunroof. Those are very rare. And most of them disintegrated. All this plastic shroud that goes around here, a lot of them have disintegrated. Yeah, you can see how his is kind of caulked together and whatnot. But whatever material they made them out of didn't hold up to the UV all that well. So, but it's pretty cool to see one, because most of them, it's a pretty rare option. And like I said, most of them rotted out and took the roof with them. So pretty cool to see. So yeah, more to this. This thing slides back. You know how normal sunroof would just kind of pop open. This one actually slides back. So, but pretty cool. There's Byron over there. Santa Claus. Well, we made it over to Lane Motor Museum. Look, unique cars from A to Z. I don't know what that means. I don't know what they have here. I don't know anything about this place. So we'll find out together. So there's Jerry and Lisa in the truck over here. Bill's here somewhere. They got parking over there, inside parking over there. So we'll go see what this place is about. So here it is, Lane's Auto Museum. Walk around here and see what the hell they got. Looks pretty cool. I've never been here before. There's a Corvair for you, Corvair wagon. Looks like a lot of foreign stuff here, which is kind of cool. These Countrymen, what are these? Okay. Morris Mini Traveler, that's pretty cool. Tiny. Little Saabs. Wow, this place is pretty cool. 1967 Saab 95. Wartburg camping limousine. Wartburg. What are we gonna name our car? How about Wartburg? It's like a Citroen. Oh, it is. '74 Citroen DS20. Lots of stuff I've never even heard of before, let alone seen. That guy said it looks something like the Jeffersons would have. That is cool. I don't know what it is. It's a 1969 Fascination. That is really weird. Kind of looks like a pitot tube on an airplane, but I don't see a hole in it, so I don't know if it actually does anything or not. But those windshields and rear windshield must have been a pain to create. Look at that, it's all one, I guess I was gonna say it's one piece, but it's got a split down the middle. That is really cool. Don't see that every day. This proves there's a museum for everything, huh? Odd cars. There you go. Propeller driven. 1932 Helicron. Constructed in 1932, blah, blah, blah. Propeller driven car from France. Founded in France in 2000. I don't really know anything about it, it says. Pretty cool. Oh, look, rear steering. Don't run over any roadkill or pedestrians. You might have an issue with your prop. Not gonna see that everywhere. Big old wide body kit on her. Steering wheel's on the wrong side. Bill just pointed out this is the only car in here with a Cosworth motor.
Well, that's the one we found so far.
Oh, we've found so far. But yeah. See? This one's got a little bit more horsepower than the Cosworth Vega by a factor of 4.
By a factor of 4.
Yeah, by a factor of 4. And the Cosworth, I think it's 110.
Probably 500 pounds lighter.
Yeah, and probably lighter, yeah. So not only does this place have a bunch of weird, unique cars, but they actually have their own restoration shop. So we can't go in there, but obviously some projects they got working on. Look, they got a mold over there for making fiberglass parts, it looks like, probably. Look at that weird looking thing. I don't know what that is. Some fiberglass seats over there getting made, it looks like. So they had a little video over here you could watch kind of about the museum, and yeah, they kind of talk about all the different things they fabricate and make and pieces, parts they got to make, so pretty cool. Yeah, there's Cooter's place. Went and did that. Got Willie Nelson and friends next door. You go check that out, I guess. Yeah. There's Jerry's bedroom when he was a little boy.
Yeah, that's how I was jumping.
Yeah, we're at Cooter's place here now. So anything generally you can imagine is in here. Dukes of Hazzard, Cooter hats.
Time waits for no man.
Time of day at the time of the Yeah, back in the 80s, they made so much merchandise. The house to Uncle Jesse's house in Covington. Door to Uncle Jesse's house in Covington. Oh, look at all that. Hard to believe they made this much merchandise for our show. Incredible. There you go, there's Cooter's wrecker and the General Lee with flag intact. I'm sure that offends people, but that can't be the General Lee without the flag. Yes, another Sunbird is here. And his tow rig is just as equally cool. So we gotta go check that out.
By the way. Yeah, he's spraying automatic transmission fluid all over the place.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My windshield's covered. The side of his car is covered.
Well, what's in there, guys? You let me get it off the trailer and we'll go check it out. It's not the usual. Man, that car's good looking. Talk about clean. I love the carbon fiber dash. These seats are all, these door panels have to be redone. They look amazing. But look, it doesn't have the formula steering wheel, so yeah, it was an option apparently.
Yeah.
You think they would, this is a real formula. It's a real 78 formula. He said it was born, and actually he's the original owner. He's had this car since new. So he bought this, got it as a graduation present, I think he said. Had it since new. It was a 4-cylinder, 4-speed formula. But yeah, no formula wheel. But God, it's gorgeous. We'll get him to open the hood here later. So there you go. quad 4. I said a V6 earlier, but it's actually a quad 4 out of an Oldsmobile. And he had to do a ton of fabrication work to get this in here because it's normally a transverse mounted front wheel drive engine. And so to turn it this way, he's got a Cosworth transmission, Cosworth rear end, he said. But the intake he had to take off and cut in half and flip around, and the throttle body he had to cut off and flip around and weld back together so he could have it cable operated. But yeah, pretty cool. Something different. And oh, it is a real formula.
This is the other thing that I did because I knew if I painted my car and I left that fucking gasket
66 on there. I don't know if you can see it or not.
So
yeah, very cool. Hey guys, this is Jay Hovick. He's been into H bodies and Monte Carlos too for quite a few years. So he makes a few products here. He actually has a few things here I wanted to kind of show you guys here. So let me turn this around and I'll show you what he makes. There we go. All right, so Jay kind of got into, you know, his little, what is it called here, Jay? Jay's H Shack LLC. So he's on Facebook, Jay's H Shack LLC. There's his email.
be sure to webpage.
Yeah, webpage. You got a webpage too?
Yeah.
What's the webpage? Oh, right there, jshacklc.com. So you can go there for all of Jay's products. But he got started, right, Jay? You got started doing sending units.
Yeah, started doing the sending units 2.5 years ago, roughly. Done more than 55 of them, and I do both Vega and Monza, so it's all H body.
Yeah, you can't really buy a new sending unit. I mean, there's some other options you can do, but if you want an original one, you want the right one for your car. You know, if you pull it out of your tank and it's kind of crusty and rusty looking, Jay can make it look, you know, like brand new. So he's got those. You just started making this stuff too here, right?
Yeah, this is the latest thing, getting into fiberglass. The back one is 74 to 77 front air dam, and this is 74 to 77 Vega rear valence.
Ah, okay.
Right now in production, I'm waiting for the first front valence mold to be done and the first production piece to inspect.
So coming soon.
Yeah, coming soon.
Right.
And then next up will be some of the early Vega. Going to start with the rear valence. Front valences, I've got to get some samples.
Okay.
But, yeah, keep on moving on.
Yep, keep moving those things along. My hold on, is it working? There we go. There we go. Now we got the light back on. So this is one thing that I bought. And I wish the light was better out here, but you know, one of the things that always goes bad on your Monza and your Vega is the sill plates. Because, you know, you think about it, you're getting in and out of the car, you're scuffing them up. If you live in a area that has salt and whatnot, they all corroded. They're just aluminum, and they all rotted out and crusted. And finding a good set is really difficult. So Jay and a partner of his went out and they made tooling for, how many different cars do you make these for now? You got Vega, you got Monza, but you got a couple different versions, I think, right?
There's two versions. The only difference is this dimple for the Fisher tag.
Yeah.
For sure 74 to 77 Vega have this dimple. Most of the Monzas do as well. Yep. The difference that we weren't able to accommodate is this seatbelt
thing, right?
relief.
Yeah.
So there's some Monzas that are straight across there, but what we figured out is even if you have a straight one, these fit in the car just fine. So we had to compromise on tooling, so we ended up with two different sets.
Right. But no, I've got a set of these for my car, and I got a really nice set from somebody else. Jay's are way better than the nice set I was able to find. What are we going for? About
135
shipped. So if you find a good set, they're at least that much money. So these are brand new, and he actually, so it doesn't have the Fisher tag there, but he has Fisher tags he'll send with them.
Yes,
so
correct.
So you can put it back on there and it looks just like it would from the factory. And then what else do we have here?
Well, 3D printed parts I'm doing. These are visor mounts. These are for sure Vega, and they fit all years. I did find out today one of the Monza guys was nice enough. He went over to his car. He wanted a set, but we looked at them.
I thought they were different.
They are different. So now I'm hoping somebody can send me a set of Monza ones. I'll get them scanned, get them produced, and be able to offer those very soon.
I will try to find you because I need one for my car. My visor's like just hanging down. So
these here are a goofy bushing for Vega clutch cables.
okay.
It's a plastic bushing that goes into the bell housing, and they notoriously are cracked, deteriorated, or gone. So that's a piece. These are, and these cross over to Monza and Vega, the windshield wiper post covers.
Discussions or whatever they call that thing, yeah. Those are always missing, or they're crumbly if you do have them, so.
Yep. And then over here, these are all Vega door pull escutcheons.
These are all 3D printed too, huh?
Yep, these are 3D printed. I can paint chrome around them like original or just solid black. These are for all custom interior Vegas.
Okay.
So all the Cosworth Vegas are custom interior default.
Gotcha.
And then this is just novelty stuff back here. Keychains.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just display Vega.
And candy.
Monza. Oh yeah, and the Zots. The clocks back here.
Clocks, yep.
I do repair clocks.
There you go.
I've had 99% success on getting all clocks.
And those are
run.
almost always dead. If you've got one in your car, it's almost always going to be dead. So.
And for a price on those, if you send me yours, I'll do it for $50.
There you go.
Send it back to you.
If you find an NOS one, it's probably double that price, and it probably won't work. So that's a good deal. So all right. Well, thanks for your time, Jay.
Hey, one more thing.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the display Cosworth engine I built.
I wish we could see it better, but there's not enough light out here.
Yeah, it got a little late on us.
Yeah, it's over there. See it? It's over there somewhere. But yeah, I should have did this earlier.
But hey, it's good. It's all good.
Good deal. Thanks, Jay.
Hey, you bet.